Hi guys, it is Kins Conling, and today we're going to talk about the map. So, the map is very interesting because I have a regular map, but also this is the temperature map, and then I have a translation. So, we have the script of the language, we have the Roman script, and then we have the translation. But, hi guys, this is my second video. Kins Conling, and today we will talk about Zip Zap and the run as a leader. He is 17.978. I love Zip Zap because he's the best puppy Dalmatian. He's the best. So much. So if you guys don't know, this is Zip Zap. He's the one that started this whole world / language / everything. So I already posted my first video. And I have a different place. Right now I'm in my bedroom. Most of my videos will be in my bedroom because this is like the only place I have. But this is Zip Zap. He's the one that started it all. And also let's talk about the climate map and / translation. So this is Zip Zap world. So first in the orange we have the hottest part of the world. Of the places in the world. Then we have the places that are hot, like kind of like where we live. So like the hottest would be like a desert, and then like hot would be where like we live or where I live. Fall is just, that neutral, and then we have cold, which is like winter, like severe winter. So actually in the Badlands, everybody would think, oh, well, it's the orange, which is the reddest. But no, it's actually not. It's actually really cool, but there is one part of the... By the way, if you guys don't know, the Badlands are actually islands. So each island has a different name, but the name for all the islands is the Badlands. But we will get into like the individual names later, maybe like in the third video when I start making the cities and like the villages and stuff and make it more. But anyways, so we have 1, 2, and 3. So 2 is the hottest, 1 is the coldest, and the other one, the third, is just neutral. He lived in the cool, like the very cold part. By Zip Zap. Anyways, so this is the map. I have a little color code chart. Here's this. Then you can obviously see that there's translations, but there's the Roman script in the language, then there's the translation, then there's the actual script that they use, which is called the Zip Zap script, or sorry, Zawa, which basically just means Zip Zap write, or Zip Zap writing. Now, obviously, guys, I am one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best YouTubers. Now, I know that's not true because I do record on an iPhone. I don't have a camera, but if you do, and also I will do a tour on YouTube Shorts on my studio / bedroom, but it looks very decorated, so if you see me going up, I'm just looking at stuff. I have old memories on my walls. Like, okay, I'm in 5th grade. These are all 4th grade stuff. So, like, I transitioned to another school in 4th grade. So, you'll see a girl you'll see, like, a poster that has, like, the name Brianna on it. She's my friend. Then you'll see, like, a little sticker. She gave it to me, a little cat sticker. Then we have the You Are Amazing, which, by the way, a 5th grader at Sunshine. Oh, that's the school's name. Sorry. But Sunshine, shout out to them because they were the best school ever. But yeah, so there's a You Are Amazing at the 5th grade at Sunshine. Then there's a picture of me on Valentine's Day wearing funny stuff and wearing like a headband and glasses. And also, by the way, I do have some Sour Patches. I don't know why, by the way, not sponsored. But I do love Sour Patches a lot. So, yeah. You see the script is very unique. It's not like Chinese or anything, but the So, okay, there's the difference. So the script isn't like Chinese, but it's a orthography, which is like Chinese is an orthography too. So this is the language. Also, that's just some writing over there. It says I love, and then you. But oh well. So this is like the script. I will make it more better, but that's just like a trend. Like I just made this a couple of minutes ago. Also, by the way, guys, I just want to say this very clearly. Thank you all if you are ones that are watching my video, because I'm so excited, because I've always wanted to become a YouTuber, but also wanted to become a mathematician, because I'm actually really smart for my age. So I'm in 5th grade, and I already know Algebra 1 and Pre-Algebra, which Pre-Algebra is in 8th grade. Well, you learn it in 6th, but you have to pass a test in 8th grade, basically saying that you understand it. Then I know, oh my god. Then I know Algebra 1, but also I know the quadratic formula, which, by the way, fun story time. This is not part of the video, but you know what? I'll make it to her. So, Zip Zap will be me in the story. Okay, so me/Zip Zap wrote the quadratic formula on the board at school once, and then Dr. Curriculum. Yeah, Dr. Compass. Sorry. Dr. Compass is like the head specialist of math. She has a doctorate in math. She's like the one that kind of modifies the curriculum and teaches teaches how to use the curriculum and stuff. But she saw my quadratic formula on the board, and she said, if I'm here every single day until next Friday, I get to literally, oh my god, no joke, no lie, I get to meet her with this one girl named H. I don't really like H that much. She's just really talkative. And also she tries to act like she's so smart, because she rushes through her work, but she doesn't even understand. Also, I remember once I gave H the wrong answer, so we were learning the power of 4 to 10. Well, basically, she said, what's the power of 4? And I said, 40. And then she was like, okay. She wrote it down on the paper, in our math books, but I knew the answer was 1,000. It was funny. And also during math, we were learning the 2-digit multiplication, even though that's 4th grade standard, but oh well. We were learning that because the kids just do not know basic multiplication and basic, stuff. But yeah, so that's it, and let's go back to our world. So this is the sentence that I have, which is Zella Lu Li Zez by Ini Zaz Go, which basically translates to Zip Zap loves Badlands so much. That boy is so good. And then we have the script itself, which is basically like a zigzag line, a heart, an arrow pointing down, a square is like a shelter kind of with a folded squid and a line over, but then comma, then the same mark, then a loop, a cursive L, then a window that's this, but with 8 panels, or with 8 lines instead of, and then the same shape with the box with that and colored in, and then an arrow that's pointing up, not down, up, because bad is the arrow pointing down, good is the arrow pointing up. Also, I have my little cheat sheet right here, and by the way, the zuz and the in is different, but also you can make anything okay, for example, if you were gonna say animal, and you were talking about a boy animal, you would say, oh my god, sorry, I'm still getting used to it, so I do have to cheat my little cheat sheet, but you would say Ka'o, basically, the O is a male part, and by the way, you guys all asked me, what do I write in this little notebook? Well, I wrote the introduction. That's from the other video. And also, I will talk about the female. But look, see. So that's female. Yeah, female is the A at the end, and then you know, male is O. So if you were going to say a boy animal, instead of just saying like, you know, boy animal, you would say cow, because that's just way more easier to say than saying two words. Say, instead of saying kabai, you get it? Or bakai. So that makes like it way more easier. Also, by the way, I am gonna say this again. I will start recording here in my bedroom instead. And also I will post a YouTube short about my bedroom / studio. But also the reason why I'm gonna record here instead of at the other place is because I was on top of a dryer. Yeah, because I was like the only good lighting. But now I have a really good lighting. And also, if you can tell, I'm literally I have more stuffies in my closet. But yeah, I'll give you a tour. And yeah. So this is the climate map. That's the translation. We've talked about everything that we need. So I will play a little piece on the recorder. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, that was so horrible. Sorry guys, I can play more better. Just today is an off day for me. Bye y'all. Kins Conlang is out. So I hope you all have a great day. Bye.